What's up, everybody? You know who it is, April Tyler. And I want to pop on here real quick because I don't know if I may have said a little something about it, but I haven't gone in depth. In my hospital update, you're probably wondering, oh no, why were you in the hospital? Are you alright? What's going on? Because I didn't announce it, whatever. But the thing with me going to the hospital is I did have back surgery, so I didn't get sick or nothing like that. So, although I'm hurting a little bit, I'm fine. I'm not dying or anything. But, I don't know if I said that or not, because to be honest with y'all, when I filmed that, it was like my first night of being in the hospital, maybe second, and I didn't know what I was saying pretty much, and I was like, I gotta get a video out, and I just gotta go with it, you know what I'm saying? So, so I don't know what I said in that video. I guess I should have reviewed it before I went into this video, but whatever. So, my mama is gonna put the dishes away, and then she's gonna show me the back, or she's gonna show y'all the back. But I just want to go in and tell y'all what they did. So basically, I have a thing called scoliosis. If you don't know what scoliosis is, it's basically when your back is like not straight, like it's curved really bad. And mine did like an S pretty much. And it was really bad. And we've known for the surgery for years now. We've known that I had to have the surgery. It was a matter of when I was gonna have the surgery. Well, it was time to have it. So we had it. What they did was they put what they called a growth rod. And they put it down, and they put it down the center of my back. And then it took the curve and pushed it. Now, that's pretty much in a nutshell what they did. I mean, I don't know all the details and all that of what they did, but that's pretty much what they did. They put a rod in my back and just straightened the S up into what your back is supposed to be like. Now, the doctor who did mine, I'm not gonna reveal his name or whatever, but anyway, the doctor who did mine, he said that he could not get my back to go 100% straight, but he could get it to go, was it 90 or 95, 90% straight. So that's fine.
Plastic surgeon.
Okay, so also another thing is real quick, I just gotta give a quick shout out to the plastic surgeons, because the plastic surgeons, as you're about to see in this next clip, is absolutely phenomenal and did an amazing job. Now, I will say, was the thing in my back noticeable?
It's okay. That's not going to, yeah, it's not going to.
I will say there is a tube running from my back, and it's
your blood draining.
It's my blood draining, and there's a hole. So if you don't want to see that, fast forward a little bit to the end of the video. But anyway, the plastic surgeon did really good of closing my thing up. So they're great and they're amazing. Now, here they said for spinal bifida kids, instead of there being a 1% chance of complications, there's a 30% of complications. These complications consist of the rods breaking and an infection. And an infection could lead to you getting super duper sick, and it's not good for nobody. But, yeah, so there's a 30% chance instead of a 1% chance. It just depends on who you talk to. I mean, the doctor did mine, was straight up with me. It was like, look, this is what's going on, yada, yada, yada. Everybody was good to me where I had it at, so, I always have good surgeries. I always pull through them like I did this one. And I always have really good nurses, doctors, surgeons, plastic surgeons, anesthesiologists, those people.
it doing it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here to talk about Tyler Malone's recent surgery. As a child with spina bifida, the best way that I learn how on surgeries and I get information about surgeries is I get on the Facebook or on these YouTube videos and I try to look them up. His recent surgery was for his scoliosis. His was really, really bad, and the doctor said that if he didn't have surgery soon, that he would eventually start falling over. So all of you who have children who have spina bifida, at one point or another, you probably are going to have this surgery. He's almost 15. We did have to wait. They do prefer to wait for this surgery until they reach puberty, because they said that what they have to do is like they break their back and then they have to straighten it, and they put what's called a growth rod in there. The growth rod will literally cover his entire spine. And then they put some plates down, I believe, to keep it in place. And I will show you, how big the scar is and let you know. The recovery time was actually pretty good. They told us he would be in the hospital for 5 days, and he actually was only in there 3. So that's really good news. But I will show you what it's like. The surgery, they told us that if they have scoliosis, and that's their only symptom of scoliosis, then there's about a 1% chance of complications like infections or the rods breaking. But if you have a spina bifida child, then that increases to 30%. But he did really, really well. And I'm going to turn the camera around here, I think, if I can figure this out. How do I turn the camera around, honey?
Oh, you're gonna.
I can't. Okay, that's okay. I can do it like this. I'm going to show you. Now, this is about 2.5 weeks out. And they cut from the top, and it goes all the way down. All the way down to literally his bottom. I'm trying to see if I can pull it out. Okay, you can kind of see how it's still got a little curve there, right there. Because his curve was so bad, they could only get his to be 90% straight instead of 100% straight. But that is still a very big improvement. He grew, I would say, about 2 inches taller. Let me see if I can turn the camera around here. Okay, before, well, he's kind of laying down here, so it's kind of hard to tell. But before, his head would come to, bottom of his head would come to about here on his wheelchair. Now he's sitting up a little straighter. Let me see if I can show you on his stomach. Right here, can you hold your shirt up for me, baby? Now, right here, he used to, let's see if I can see all right, right here, his stomach used to just fold over, like when he would just, like he had a crease right here in his side, because this part of his stomach would lean over and overlap right here. This would overlap. But as you can see now, he's sitting up straight and it is no more overlapping. So you can see he's, it is tremendously better. He does still have the blood bag because it has only been about 2.5 weeks. Now, one thing with him, and it's probably going to be with your child also, they will put a machine that, because I guess the incision is so big and he didn't have a lot of extra skin on his back, they thought they were going to have to do a skin graft, but they didn't. But they did have to have this machine, and they will send you home with this machine and it'll automatically work like at a week for 1 week, and it like squeezes the incision together, and it keeps the incision from opening up, so that it'll keep that incision closed, and so it won't open. Now, they don't want them to bend for 6 weeks. It's not because of the rods or anything breaking. It's because they don't want to split the incision open. Because with him, and probably with a lot of other spina bifida kids, their skin's going to be really thin. It's going to be really hard to get that incision to close. The plastic surgeon will be the one to close it, not the doctor. The doctor does the surgery, then the plastic surgeon comes in, and that's, if you notice, the incision was very well done. We always have excellent doctors and excellent nurses. I don't want to name the doctor, but he's a very good doctor. He did a great job. But it is at Le Bonheur in Memphis, Tennessee. So and they are always excellent. We always have excellent care there. But right now he has to go back. He goes back to get his the blood bag, I believe, in the morning. Hopefully they can take that out in the morning. But he's doing really great. He did have some pain. He couldn't feel the bottom of his back because of the spina bifida, but he can feel, like the top of it back in here. So he does have some soreness. He did really well. He didn't have to take his, the pain medicine for very long. They do want you, of course, to take your vitamins and stuff for the 6 weeks to make sure, because you do have an open wound. You have to have lots of protein. It helps heal the wound. But he did very good. He didn't have any bed sores this time. The surgery actually took 8 hours. They told us the surgery would take about anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, but it actually took 8 hours for the surgery. So, it was a miracle he didn't have bed sores. The last surgery he had was the bladder augmentation, and I think it took 4 or 5 hours maybe, and he had bed sores from that. So, but he did very good. So if you have any questions about the surgery, they put it's called a growth rod that they put in there. But if you have any questions about the surgery, if you're going to be having this done, or if your child's fixing to have it done and you have any questions, then you can just put them down in the comment and I will answer the questions. Recovery time, though, was very easy. I was very concerned. He did have to have a blood transfusion during it. They said he did have to have 1 unit of blood. Because you do lose a lot of blood dealing with that. But other than that, everything was great. It turned out excellent, and he's healing very good. So again, if you have any questions, just let me know, and please subscribe to his YouTube channel so he can be a famous YouTuber. And thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
So yes, so if you like this video, want more videos like this video, then hit the like button as hard as possible can. Hit the subscribe button as hard as possible can if you want more videos like this. And again, like she said, if you got questions, concerns, statements, positive statements, leave them down in the comments, and we will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I know I have been looking on YouTube, and there's been some comments from like 2 years ago that are just now showing up, but no notifications. I don't know, something's going on. But anyway, I will get back to you. It's just a matter of when I'm gonna get back to you. So anyways, as always, I love you all. Stay safe and peace.